Welcome back, guys. It's your boy, and today I'm bringing to you another NBA 2K19 video on the best archetype builds. But let me start off by saying these are my opinions. Everyone has their own opinions for now until the full game is released and everyone get a chance to experiment with their own builds. But by all means, if you agree and disagree with me, please write down in the comment section what you think your best build is and why. But before we get into the video, if this is your first time to the channel, go ahead, like and subscribe, and turn on notification bells to stay up to date with all the latest content. Without further ado, let's get into the build. The first archetype build we have is the Shot Created Playmaker. This build has been around in 2K for a while now, and I think this build still can be a great build in this year's 2K, but the only downfall is that you do not carry any Hall of Fame badge. I know a lot of people was wanting to carry the Hall of Fame badges like last year with the ankle breaker badge, but you can't. You can only carry the gold badge. But I still think that this build can still be a great build. You still can be able to shoot. You still can play make. But the only downfall is you just won't be breaking ankles in the park like normally. But as you can look closer, the point guards won't be as great because they can't shoot as greatly as they could in the past. But and also they will have less Hall of Fame badges. But I still think this can be a great build like always in 2K. So the next build we'll jump into is the Shot Creator. And as a point guard, I think that after most people realize that they won't carry their Hall of Fame ankle breaker badge, I think that they'll lean more to score first, pass second type of point guard. And as you can see with the badges, you do get 4 Hall of Fame badges and a few gold badges with silver and bronze badges. But I think that if they can't break ankles, I think that they'll realize that maybe I need to be more selfish and then pass if I can't have anything for a bailout. But that will call for more ball hogs, in my opinion. But I do think that you can still be aggressive off the pick as a point guard with this build because if they don't guard you, you can shoot it. If not, you can go around and still play make for your teammates. Moving right on along, we have the pure playmaker archetype build, and I think that this can be the Kyrie Irving, Ricky Rubio build. And the reason I say that is because no, you will not be just jacking up threes like Kyrie Irving with this build, but you will be able to flashy pass, break ankles, and still throw dimes like Ricky Rubio and Kyrie Irving would. Because if you look closely, that he do have the Hall of Fame badge and a few more Hall of Fame badges with the teardrop, with the flashy pass and all that. But as you look even closer, I think that this year you can see that point guards cannot shoot. They all have less Hall of Fame badge unless you're just a pure playmaker. But if you want to at least be able to be a decent shooter, I think that you have to go with shot creator or 3-point on any kind of build. That's just my opinion. And no matter how much VC you put into it, I just think that your guy will not shoot if he does not have that archetype build in him. And for this next build, I think that in 2K19 this year, this would be the most build archetype player in 2K this year. And that's the shooting guard, pure shot creator. And if you look closely, this build has 4 Hall of Fame badges, 5 gold badges, 8 silver badges, and 8 bronze badges. Like, you can't beat that. Those are some good badges. And if you look close, he has limited range. He can hit the midi. He can shoot the 3. He can post up. He can handle the ball. And he a decent rebound. But the only thing I must tell you are, once you go on past this build and you start building your guy height and his wingspan, just be mindful that you cannot be over 6'2" in speed boost. I know a lot of cheesers out there that hate to hear that because size does matter this year. You can't be 6'2" and over in speed boost. So maybe you need to shoot for that 6'1" range, straddle, right at 6'2" with short wingspan because wingspan this year mean more defense. If you take it off, it mean more offense. So be careful with this build. So like I just said earlier, point guards has less Hall of Fame badges. So I think that this shooting guard build will be the best, most overpowered build in 2K19 this year. And last but not least is the small forwards. And I was kind of torn with the last 2 builds. As you will see, I will go back and forth to show you that the first build is the shot created in 3-point, and the second build is the shot created in post scoring. Post scoring is much better this year, but the only thing really different with these two builds is one has 4 Hall of Fame badges and one has 5 Hall of Fame badges. And that's the shot creating post scoring with the 5 Hall of Fame badges. But that just added the up and under because you do have post scoring. But if you look closely, they both have shot creating in common. And when I was making this small forward build, I was just thinking like, okay, we all like drive and finish. But if you look, they still have high dunk ratings. They still have, posterizer. They still have limited range. They still have all of that. And you just want to be able to finish at the rim, shoot the midi, and have limitless range from the three. So with those, you can't go wrong. And I just think that me personally, I probably would make a second build, and that would be a shot creating post scoring because I want to have that KD type game. So if I have somebody smaller, I can post them up and still shoot the three. And if not, I can have them a big guy from the four guard me, and I can still take him from the wing because you will have a lot of cheesers still this year because people still gonna abuse the game. So I was kind of torn between the shot creating three or the shot creating post scoring, but it's it's just different between the dunk ratings and the standing dunks, and one can shoot better than the other. So me personally, I think that it's all about your preference. So just go with what build is best for you. But that's all I have for you all today, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe. And also give me your best build down in the comment section. Until next time.